How long will an attorney work on your case if you can't afford to pay them anymore? This is a great question. So let's imagine you're in a divorce situation and you start to realize that you're not going to get enough money from your spouse, and that's what you were planning to pay your attorney with. Okay, that's a terrible plan. So it depends mostly upon whether your attorney has a big heart and or no head for business if you stop paying. Generally, an attorney who takes your case without being paid or works without being paid, but defers payment in the hope that he or she will be paid out of what you collect from your spouse or what you borrow from a friend or whatever, is not a very intelligent or competent attorney. Some attorneys, usually new ones or desperate ones, and desperate ones are often new ones, will work a case even if a client stops paying for his or her work long after the client stops paying. These kinds of attorneys do this in the desperate hope that the client will eventually pay, or because they believe that by getting stiffed they are heroes or martyrs. In truth, however, these kinds of attorneys are simple fools, because clients who have stopped paying, and I'm not talking about clients that have fallen behind but got caught up, those kinds of clients are fairly common, and we've all been a little short sometimes, so it's good when a creditor will cut us a little slack, as long as we don't abuse the creditor's goodwill. But I'm talking about clients that deliberately don't pay. They almost never, ever resume paying or paying their past due balances. To be sure, sometimes a client honestly runs out of money, and when that occurs, the attorney must understand that he or she cannot stay in business working for people who don't pay for his or her services, regardless of the reason. There is a class of clients who are simply grifters, however. They seek to find the easy marks, and when they find them, they exploit them. These are people who deliberately plan on paying an attorney a little money up front to get a case going and to get the attorney mentally and emotionally invested in the case, and then stop paying but keep the attorney slaving away by telling the attorney things along the lines of, "Oh, I've had some hard times, but I'll pay you just as soon as I can, so keep working and I'll pay you eventually, I promise." Or, "Once you win me that chunk of money, I'll pay you out of that." Or, "Please help me, I need this so badly. Think of the children." Stuff like that. Such clients are poison. Some lawyers, I was such a lawyer once, believe that non-paying clients are better than no clients, so they keep working for these non-paying clients in the pathetic but all too human belief and hope that the client will be so happy with the great work the attorney does that the client cannot help but finally pay the bill out of gratitude and decency. Such lawyers are chumps. Other attorneys get a sense of nobility from working without pay to help a struggling client and make my little corner of the world a better place. Now, don't get me wrong. Attorneys will at times volunteer to help those who are poor, but there's a difference between choosing to work without pay and being duped into working without pay. There's nothing noble about being a sucker.